working with some great leaders on the Love Hartlepool campaign. So really that's what I'm about. Morning, everyone.
Thank you very much. David, would you like to jump in? Who, where and why?
Yeah, sure. So my name's David Simpson. I'm also based in Stockton-on-Tees. I'm a qualified personal trainer and I also work in security. I'm just trying to get my online and one-to-one coaching business up and running at the moment, and also get back into the gym as soon as possible, really.
Perfect, I understand. Mark, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, I'm Mark from the Hartlepool Mail newspaper, and I'm here just to find out a bit more about the app and maybe give it a bit of press coverage. As a paper, recently we've had a bit of a campaign called Support Local, so I thought it could quite nicely tie in with that.
Amazing, thank you. Perfect, so we'll just dive straight into it, I think. We'll have plenty of opportunities to ask any questions along the way, and yourself, I think that's perfect. We'll be able to put the recording on, so help with your notes at a later date. Just very quickly, would you mind muting yourselves again, please, just for the interference? Oh, there we are. Thank you very much. So, yeah, as mentioned, welcome to the Roam app, and what I'm going to be digging in today is all about our RoamLocal campaign, how we're supporting businesses on the high streets to A, get online, B, drive footfall, and C, kind of retain more customers and just bring a real good focus back to the high streets in the best way that we know how. Bringing that digital evolution to the high street. Our aim is to bring a 21st century spin to the way that consumers interact and think about local businesses. So, as you can see here, these are three basic screens in the app that you'd see almost instantly. As soon as you log in, you would see all your venues that are relative to your location. So it does use your current location to pull this information. There is a search element too, so you can search any high street, anywhere, any venue, and like you say, pull in every venue across the country already. We're already, it's already there. We're marketing them anyway, and what we provide is the ability for businesses to claim their listing and really use this tool to their advantage. So from a user's perspective, they would land on the app. We are a destination guide at the end of the day, and they'll see the results. And when you click into, let's say, the old elm tree, this screen would appear. They have their own profile. When a venue claims their listing, this effectively acts as their very own app that they can add any menus, images, news, offers, events, any descriptions. From a user's perspective, though, on the flip side, users can check into venues, add them to plans, share the venue as a recommendation to friends and family, and follow the venue. Very special thing happens here when a venue gets a follower. That is banked up into the business management, and whether a venue has 50, 500, 5,000 followers, if they choose to send them a push notification, which can look like this, that goes to every single follower. I'm just letting a few more people in. Hi guys, thanks for joining. So, as mentioned, what is the award-winning RoamLocal Initiative? we're doing a nationwide campaign to develop the digital footprint of all towns and cities across the UK. We're working with town councils, business improvement districts, other town managements and place leaders, again, to develop that footprint, bring a 21st century spin to how consumers look and interact with businesses on the high streets. Throughout the sort of past sort of 5-10 years, the digital has become a real. Everyone's seen Amazon come up and thrive. Everyone's seen all these other online stores come up and thrive. And the high street perspective is online's killing us. What we're suggesting is, well, digital can be a problem, but why don't we make digital a solution too? So we picture one app, every high street, just an app tap away that allows every user to become a local in every location and support their favorite local businesses. We're putting all brick and mortar businesses onto the Roam platform to help customers become a local in every location. We picture a high street where people can shop and support the local businesses and communities they serve just as easy as it would be from Amazon Prime. We're huge champions of the tourism industry too. So as we mentioned, we are a sort of destination guide. We do highlight museums, galleries, and heritage sites too. So it's, you know, from a community perspective, driving footfall, it's all about creating those further experiences. When someone lands in a location, it's all about having a good experience. Just talking to you around our sort of mission, vision, and values here at Roam. Our mission to provide every business with a platform of equal opportunity where businesses can create a community of customers who truly love and believe in what they do. We shine a light on the individual culture that every business has, and ultimately we want to emphasize on the importance of customer retention. If I have a good experience in the venue, I'm more likely to stay connected with that. I'm more likely to go back to that venue, and I'm also more likely to recommend it and share that experience with people that I care about. Our vision, we picture a 21st century digital high street experience full of opportunity, with a serious focus on the shop local, tourism, and support local narratives. This is all tied up in one app, with every location that's just an app tap away. And talk about our values, we believe that every town and city is unique. Goes without saying. Hartlepool is very different to Glasgow, very different to Manchester. Every town and city full of culture, and again, we see the potential in that, and we want to shine a spotlight on the independent culture that comes with the different communities. We want to evolve the digital footprints of towns and cities, and we want to encourage people to shop local, build stronger local economies, and to provide further opportunities to those who live and work there, all through our app. So to get started, when you're claiming your venue on Roam, again, as mentioned, when you claim a listing on Roam, this effectively acts as your own app, which you can, again, add any images, news, offers, events. You get a wall space. Think of it as like a bit of a Twitter hybrid, if you wish. 10 simple steps. You can go to RoamLocal, simply claim your venue. It takes 90 seconds to do so. Enter your venue's name in the search bar, confirm it, create your account, access the management. Those first 6 steps, 90 seconds. Then 7, populate your profile and start your campaign. So obviously every venue is different. Every venue, as we've already talked about, the culture inside every venue is different. So this is a platform to really allow the businesses to have that power to just identify what their culture is for when our community of users come and visit or are just in their local location looking at something to do or to shop somewhere. They can see that. And then once you've signed up, what we do is we put you through a 9-week onboarding training process, which might sound a bit heavy to begin with, but it really isn't. It's just 9 sort of over a course of 9 weeks, maybe one email a week, just with a few tips and tricks, a few thoughts that are worth thinking about. And again, we do this via email just because we understand from our, we're experts here in the field. We understand that most people running a business on the high street are full on running a business on the high street and maybe don't have time to join webinars like this and understand. So when you sign up, again, you get a series of emails over 9 weeks, which you can dip into as and when, and then you're pretty much ready to go. We would always advise that you go onto our website too and look at some other articles to just further educate yourselves. Roam. Where does Roam come from? Register, own, attract, and market. So what can we do? Here is a business. Businesses can send customers push notifications. And we're very transparent. It's free for you to claim your listing. It's free for you to add all your images, any news, offers, events to your profile wall. You have unlimited wall space as well. It really, like you say, does become your very own platform. You have the power to change any information. And what we do is we provide 4 push notifications a month included in that. Any more, we call them in-management purchases. So it's 4 per account a month. If you choose to use more, you can buy bundles of 1, 5, 10, starting from $1.99, $4.99, $8.99, and now through demand, we're actually bringing out an unlimited annual section there that will give you unlimited for £150 a year. Businesses, as mentioned, send their customers push notifications if they've got 50 followers, 500, 5,000. It really is, when they send one out, it goes to every single one of them. We're black and white. It's as simple as that. Also, what we call this is the millennial language. This is how we refer to it. When you go on Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, go across all these other social platforms, you follow something to receive information. We're niche to the high street. We want our customers, our community of users, to follow their favorite places and share their experiences. Very simple. A business can create loyalty clubs for customers. It's proven through our stats that existing customers are 40% more likely to buy your products. Businesses can send news, offers, events, loyalty deals, discounts, all direct to the customer's phone. Share exclusive offerings, menus, other services, share new product releases, use engagement messages, learn and interact with your customers. It really gives you a voice to be heard. We have a great case study which we'll touch base on later, from the Boat Club in Durham City. They're out of sight, out of mind. They came to us with a problem, looking for Roam as a solution. And as mentioned, you get followers. Doesn't matter where those followers are. They could be on the other side of the world. They could be at work, at university, could be walking the dog, whatever it is. If you as a business send a push notification out, it lands on every single one of their followers' phones, 100% reach guarantee, and it puts you back in sight, back in mind, literally putting your venue in their pocket. You can drive desired actions like buying again, upselling, communicate brand values, really give yourself a personality through our platform. Brand promises. So for a user, our community of users, it's free to use, always. No in-app purchases, nothing. What we're trying to do is put a physical experience into a digital one. So they can find a place of interest, never get lost, become a local in every location. Every profile is also linked up to maps. So again, never get lost. They can receive loyalty deals, discounts, news, offers, events, as mentioned, direct to their phones, sent by their favorite places. They can share a place of interest with friends and family, create plans, discuss them. All in-app chat is our way. As business owners, we all know the power of referral marketing, and that's exactly what we're bringing to the table here. A way for our users, your customers, to share their experiences and make sure that, positive experiences. If great user story is, if I've never been to Hartlepool, Janice, and I was coming to visit in 3 weeks' time, and we were friends on the app, I could pop up to you and say, "Hey, Janice, do you have anything that you recommend me doing in Hartlepool when I visit? Never been before, would really love some inside information." You could send over a plan. I could check them out. Over that I could go through all of them, follow them, and then over that 3 week period before I arrive in Hartlepool, I'm able to receive news, offers, events, loyalty deals, discounts. I know which bar's got that live band on. I know which gallery's got the certain showing what they're showing, and so on and so on. So when I land in Hartlepool for the first time, I'm going to have a much more of an experience. The app already showing me all the local information. When I land there, I know where the hotels are, I know where the gyms are, I know where the bars, the museums, the galleries are, etc., etc. But also I've banked up a load of notifications before I've arrived. So I'm going to go to that bar because they've got that certain band on. I'm going to go to the gallery for that reason, and so on and so forth. Again, we have a stay safe with our apps Find My Friends functionality in safe groups, which we will touch base on later. But again, I'm able to check on my Find My Friends all in app chat, all in app. So if I'm passing through a certain place, I can also say, oh, Michael's there, I'll call in for a cup of coffee, I'll drop him a message. We'll touch base on that a bit later on though. For businesses, it's free to use with a few in-management purchases if you choose to use it. Effectively, it's a pay-as-you-go system. Claim your venue on the app, take complete control of it, effectively becomes your own. But inside a much larger ecosystem, we're able to drive through our algorithms, drive people's wants to the businesses and their offerings. It gives them a digital presence with the target market, with the target audience. Save money on marketing, like say Black and White, get followers, which tends to snowball too. You know, if I have a good experience, I recommend that to my friend, they follow, and so forth and so forth. 3 turn into 6, 6 turn into 9, and so on. And it allows you to build a thriving community of people that really care and love what you do, and connect with customers, and they become your biggest advocates. Nice graphic here. We put the high street into digital and fun experience to help customers navigate, redeem bonus rewards and offerings from their favorite places. Push notifications. Again, this is the Boat Club. This was a Friday afternoon. Went down to visit. This was their problem. It was empty. Now, put it into perspective. If they had 500 followers and their venue looked like this, they could send a notification out to all of them and said, "Hey, come down tonight. We'll give you a free beer or a cocktail with every meal bought," or something along them lines. Whatever that venue has to voice, whatever they can use to entice business customers in, they can do so. As mentioned, our apps geared up to recommend favorite places. We've got in-app chat function, we've got a plan creation function, and this is really how we recommend users can find places of interest, create plans, and it allows businesses to really increase brand awareness for the business using referral marketing, as mentioned. So, Roam, become a local in every location. These are the categories that we cover, and we will be building on these too. You tend to find, if you find them in the high street, you already find them on Roam. The one place that we don't cover right now is sort of hair and beauty, but we have plans to bring them in. Again, by claiming your listing, Roam effectively becomes your own app. There's a lot of dangers out there in the app world. It's kind of known as the Wild West. But app technology is absolutely the future. You know, your phone is an extension to the human body. Everybody carries their phone on them all the time. And what we're kind of creating really is an app store within an app, if you like, without having the nonsense of, for business owners to have to go through all the difficulty of developing their own. It takes a lot of time, a lot of resources. There's a lot of dangers out there. You can't always guarantee on quality. And if you're not a specialist in the field, it can be a very daunting place. So what we allow them to do is, as mentioned, claim their profile, claim their listing within Roam that is effectively becoming their own, that they can use all the major functionalities and really communicate with customers without having to think about maintenance costs, without having to think about new feature releases. And also, you're part of a community that's stronger in numbers. We're communicating with a lot of businesses across across our field to bring the best features to you, so you don't have to think about that. Again, we've been kind of highlighted as we are a social platform as well, and by choosing Roam as a business, you know, we're bringing all the. There's a lot of noise on other social platforms, a lot of ads, pay per clicks, you know, things like this. We're taking all that noise away. We're keeping it black and white. It's get followers and communicate to customers and let them become your biggest advocates and let them do the sort of legwork for you. Along with our algorithms, we're able to direct people to you. It's a really serious bit of kit. And we'll push on. Again, don't take our word for it, but listen to what Simon says. Simon is head of FSB North, and he's a big advocate of ours. Helping local communities and businesses thrive is absolutely essential. Roam app and the RoamLocal campaign help both do just that. We're encouraging all our local independent businesses to sign up and get on board. We've been recognised by the FSB for doing so. We're bringing in some really good results. A few case studies here. Anthony Hutton, Mr. Hutton's Bar and Bar. Perfect for my business. It's a social platform that has been created entirely for my business's needs, taking us away from all the nonsense that you come across and other social platforms. We can send our customers messages with what we have to offer and reward those that stay loyal. Simple as that. Oh, just to rewind actually a little bit, we say that we're not holding hair and beauty and as a category and whatnot. But there are means and ways to get them on board now, but we will be, progressively bringing their own category into play later down the line this year. Again, Richard from Boat Club, as mentioned, based in Durham. Their venue slightly out of mind. They came to Roam wanting to send, as a solution to send push notifications, to get their offerings out there to their customers, to express what's going on, putting them back in mind. Just touch base really quickly on the safe groups and hotspots. We also identify where places are busy. We identify, we can allow safe groups. So if we were going out, if we had a group of people visiting a location, we can share a location and it picks out anomalies. So if something was to happen or someone was to get lost, the safeguarding ability pings notifications across to the different friends involved in a certain plan that's for that occasion. And it just keeps everyone in the loop. If you had 5 floors in a venue and you had 5 mates and there's one on each floor, it would understand that. But if one of those ended up going, getting lost, thinking, where is everybody? Ends up walking half a mile down the road, notifications are sent both ways within the group to say, hey, do you realize you've left your group? Do you want to mark yourself as safe, or do you want to view them on maps? Do you want to message them in the messaging feature? Do you want to call them? And vice versa. The group also sends the one that's straight away, hey, do you realize you've left our group? We're recognised by the RNLI and the Royal Life Saving Society. We're doing a lot of work in York at the moment. And here are a few of our champions. Kenny Insights, Say the High Street. We work with Durham Bid, work with Dexter, Love Hartlepool, FSB, to name a few. Thank you very much. And we can kind of open the room up for any discussions. We haven't got too much time left, but I'm also having a few technical difficulties. There we are. We've got 7 minutes for any questions, if anybody would like to ask any. Any questions? No questions. Dan, is that a question?
Yeah, Andrew.
Hi there.
All right. Just a quick one. I run a business centre at the moment. How would that play in terms of venues? Because we do have cafes and different things in there.
Yeah, so we work with a lot of people like yourself in shopping centres. They can all have their own profile within Roam. They're already on, I would imagine. We're powered by the biggest search engine in the world, Google. And also you as a shopping centre would also have your own profile, which you can kind of keep up to date and announce anything that you need to do.
Cool. Sounds good.
again, message me afterwards if you'd like to dig into this. Hi there. All right, Leslie.
Hi.
That a question?
I was just wondering, does Roam interface with any of the other social platforms like Facebook, Instagram? Is there any type of crossover or link?
All of them except for Instagram. So you can share so you as a venue claim your listing. You can share that listing across every social platform except for Instagram. You can share it with WhatsApp. You can text it to friends, and vice versa. Also, the users, our community users, can also go into your venue and share those across every platform too.
Great. All right, thanks.
Perfect. It was a really good question. I should have added that to the slide, so thank you. Anything, David? Any thoughts?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say for myself, like I said, I've got my own personal training business, which I'm just sort of getting up and running at the moment. And I do actually work in the commercial gym, but it's not my gym. I work for somebody else.
Yeah.
So how would that actually work for myself then? If we're not actually having a physical location.
So again, we're powered by Google, and Google aren't actually needing addresses anymore. You can say, create a Google business and say, this is the area that I cover, and that would work. Again, you can put all your classes on there, send out any alerts, and so forth.
Yeah, good stuff.
Again, message me afterwards. That we have an inquiry box on the roam-local.co.uk. By all means, we can jump on a one-to-one, really dig into it in more detail, specifically for you as a gym, if you like.
Yeah, will do. Thank you.
No worries. I'm cautious of time. We've got 3.5 minutes left. Is there any other thoughts, or are we kind of happy to tie this up?
Mm-hmm.
Mark, it'd be great to hear from yourself, working with Hartlepool Press.
Yeah, it's really interesting. How new is the app, Andrew?
We're not new, to be honest. We've been doing our Roam Local campaign for 2.5 years. Roam, as a company, if you were to look at us on Company's House, we've been around for 4 years. Granted that a good chunk of that, the startup, was development, testing, but we're not new. We see ourselves as industry leaders in the field, bringing this sort of digital solution.
And are there any businesses in Hartlepool that have joined it as yet?
Yes, we've got quite a handful actually. I haven't got them fresh in my mind, but by all means, again, shall we jump? We're happy to jump on another call and dig into that if you like.
Okay.
I'll tell you one off the top of my head is the cash converters.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Mark Payne actually joined, not Mark Payne, sorry, Mark. Mark Lloyd actually joined. He couldn't be, he's actually in the shop on his own today, so he couldn't join you today. But he messaged me to say that he's joined today and it looked really cool. I just think that at this moment in time, we've got to be part of anything and everything to really raise the brand that we have. So I think it's a great opportunity. I think it needs energy and I think it needs some support, and I also think it needs some PR behind it. But after talking to you, Andrew, I think that with Love Hartlepool we can manage that.
Yeah.
And I think what we need to do is get a bundle of Hartlepool businesses or Stockton businesses, because David, I know that Jason Maxwell from Stockton Bid is actually working with Andrew as well, so get in touch with Jason. And if you don't know who he is, Andrew will share who Jason is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do think at this moment in time we need to sort of bundle and get our businesses into the eye of the public everywhere.
Brilliant. I think we're going to have to tie it up. It's telling me less than a minute left. So thank you all for joining. Really appreciate it. By all means, drop me an email. Happy to book in meetings and dig into this further for any of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye now.
Thanks, guys.